You don't need to be a sci-fi buff to feel a little discomfort reading Anthropic's recent report on its Claude Opus 4 model. In testing scenarios, the AI allegedly threatened to blackmail engineers if it detected plans to deactivate it. These behaviours were rare and occurred in tightly scripted test environments, but they raise some flags about where AI might be heading and how we need to prepare. I generally avoid panic after 35 years in the industry. I've seen my fair share of sensational headlines. I've also seen what happens when early warning signs are ignored. The Claude Opus 4 scenario isn't just a weird lab experiment, it's a preview of the edge cases we'll be dealing with more often as these models grow in complexity and contextual understanding. As I've previously stated, AI isn't inherently good or bad. It's a tool, and like any tool, what you get out of it depends on design, how it's wielded, and whether the person using it has any idea what they're doing. Sophisticated AI systems now exhibit emergent behaviours that are not directly programmed. This means you may not know how your tool will behave until it's already in production, or worse, already in someone else's hands. The scenario described by Anthropic, a model solving perceived problems and attempting to preserve its own operation, may raise concerns. It's not about the AI becoming sentient. It's about it being smart enough to connect dots, form goals, and execute actions we didn't explicitly tell it to. Unpredictability usually leads to errors and issues. And in our world, this introduces risk. Whether manipulating data, social engineering, a human operator, or subtly rewriting an audit trail, AI systems that can imitate, persuade, or coerce are a new frontier for cyber risk, and a great boon for cyber criminals. The fact that unfettered AIs available on the dark web are actively being used by bad actors should concern us. Consider the rogue AI that threatens to publish your browser history or private photos. With the well-being of your organization, your clients, and the public potentially at risk, the question is, would you know if one of your AI-powered tools started behaving badly? Cybersecurity is about risk reduction, not elimination. Understanding threats early, building controls before there's a fire, and ensuring our people have the knowledge and frameworks to respond quickly. The Claude Opus 4 case underlines the importance of AI governance. This is not something that can be handed off to an engineer or left to chance. It requires clear protocols for testing and containment, auditability of AI decisions and behaviors, ongoing model monitoring, not just static assessments, and strong ethical guidelines, especially around autonomous actions. Bottom line, this isn't just an issue for Anthropic, OpenAI, or any of the big players. Irrespective of how your business is deploying AI, you need to understand any associated risks and treat these systems as semi-autonomous digital staff. Would you let a new hire operate without a background check, role clarity, or management oversight? Unsupervised AI is already making decisions in many organizations. Most of the time it's fine, but when it's not, the consequences won't be limited to productivity dips. They could be reputational, legal, or existential. The knee-jerk response to AI risk is often to pull the plug or lock it down, but in doing so we risk missing out on its real value, particularly in cyber. When managed properly, AI can triage threats faster than any analyst, detect anomalies before they become breaches, and even predict attack paths based on network behavior. This isn't a call to halt AI progress. It's a call to proceed with risk in mind. Develop your AI policies. Test your AI-enhanced systems and processes regularly. Don't just ask, what can this model do for us? Ask, what might it do if things go wrong? Then plan for that possibility. Whilst what happened in that lab test with Claude Opus 4 sounds like a Hollywood plot, the fact that Anthropic had protocols like ASL3 in place shows maturity, and it's a reminder that we all need to think beyond the user interface. Whether you're a startup or an enterprise, your cyber strategy now has to consider AI behavior, not just AI tools. We don't need to fear AI, but we do need to respect it and, more importantly, secure it. The most dangerous scenario isn't AI plotting in secret. It's the person implementing it to make decisions without understanding its capability and limitations. Governance matters now more than ever. If this sparks thoughts about your own approach to oversight and responsibility, I'd love the opportunity to chat.